Ever wondered why black keys on a piano are so important, and why they're not just there to make the instrument look more sophisticated? Welcome to the wonderful world of piano playing, where every key tells a story. And no, I don't mean the kind of stories your grandmother tells. I'm talking about musical stories that can make you laugh, cry, or dance around the room. But wait, before we get carried away, let's take a moment to appreciate the design of this magnificent instrument. Picture a grand piano in your mind. What do you see? A beautiful, shiny instrument with an array of black and white keys, right? Now, if you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time wondering about those black keys. Why are they there? Are they just for decoration? Do they serve a special purpose? Or are they there just to make the piano look more attractive? Good news, my friends. The black keys are far from mere decorative elements. They are, in fact, integral to the piano's design and function. Yes, they may add a touch of sophistication to our beloved instrument, but their role goes way beyond aesthetics. They are not just there to make the piano look more attractive, they are there to make it sound more attractive. The black keys on a piano are like the secret ingredients in a chef's signature dish. Without them, the dish is incomplete. And the same goes for the music we create. They give depth to our melodies, richness to our harmonies, and add a dash of mystery to our musical journey. So, next time you sit down at a piano, remember, those black keys aren't just there to look pretty. They're there to help you create beautiful music, to express your deepest emotions, and to tell your own unique musical story. Stay tuned if you want to unravel the mystery behind these black keys. Now that we've piqued your curiosity, let's dive into the world of black keys. Picture the piano in your mind. You see a beautiful pattern of black and white keys, right? But what's the deal with those black ones? Are they just there for a monochrome aesthetic? Not at all. The black keys on a piano are just as crucial as the white ones, if not more. In music theory, the black keys represent the sharp and flat notes. Here's an easy way to understand it. Imagine you're climbing a staircase. Each step you take is like playing a white key. But what if you wanted to go halfway up the step? There isn't a half step, you say? Well, in music there is, and that's where the black keys come in. The black keys let you step halfway between the white keys, giving you sharper or flatter notes. If you move up half a step from a white key, you're playing a sharp note. If you move down half a step, it's a flat note. So, the black key to the right of C is C sharp, and the same black key is also D flat if you're moving from D. Now, why is this important? Well, these black keys are the secret ingredients that give us different scales and chords. They add the spice to our musical dishes, the twang in a country song, the blues and jazz, the soul and R&B. Understanding the black keys is like learning a new language. You start with the basics, the alphabet, which are the white keys. But to form words and sentences, to express emotions and tell stories, you need more than just the basics. You need the sharps and the flats, the black keys. So the black keys are not just random, they have a significant role to play. Intrigued yet? Wondering how these black keys actually influence the music you play? Let's find out. You may have noticed that the keyboard of a piano is a beautiful mix of black and white keys. But did you know the black keys do more than just add to the visual appeal? They are instrumental in adding depth, variety, and richness to the music you play. Imagine a world where music is monochrome, made up only of the white keys. It would be like a painter limited to a palette of only primary colors. Sure, they could create art, but there would be a distinct lack of depth and variety. The black keys are the secondary colors, the shades and tones that give music its depth and richness. They allow us to play sharp and flat notes, which are essentially the in-between notes that give music its flavor. Let's take a moment to appreciate the role of black keys in popular music. Have you ever hummed along to the catchy tune of Stevie Wonder's Superstition? Well, that iconic riff is played entirely on the black keys. Or how about Amy Winehouse's soulful Back to Black? The melancholic melody of the song is carried by the black keys, giving it a unique depth and richness. Even in classical music, the black keys play a crucial role. Chopin's Prelude in E minor is a masterpiece that uses black keys to evoke a sense of melancholy and longing. Without the black keys, this piece would lose its emotional impact. In essence, the black keys are like the spices in a dish. They add flavor, depth, and complexity to music. They allow musicians to express a wider range of emotions, taking listeners on a musical journey that can be uplifting, melancholic, or anything in between. Remember, it's not about playing as many black keys as possible or avoiding them altogether. It's about understanding their role and using them effectively to enhance your music. So without these black keys, your favorite tunes would definitely sound less interesting. Now that you know the importance of black keys, let's see how they can be your secret weapon in piano playing. You see, the black keys aren't just there for decoration. They're like the herbs and spices in a dish, adding depth, complexity, and a certain je ne sais quoi to your musical creations. And when you master them, you'll find they can give you an edge in your piano playing. Consider this. Playing complex pieces often involves swift transitions between the black and white keys. This requires not only nimbleness of the fingers, but also a good understanding of the keyboard's geography. Knowing the black keys well can help you navigate these transitions with ease, like a seasoned sailor navigating the high seas. Then there's improvisation. It's all about spontaneity, about creating something beautiful on the spot. And when you're improvising, you don't want to be thinking about where the next note is. You want it to flow naturally. That's where the black keys come in handy. They're like the stepping stones in a river, guiding your fingers through the melody and helping you craft your own original compositions. And speaking of composing, the black keys can be your trusted allies. They offer a whole new palette of sounds to explore and experiment with. They can add a touch of melancholy to a sad song or a dash of mystery to a suspenseful tune. It's like having an extra set of colors in your painter's box, ready to be used whenever you want to add some extra depth to your musical canvas. But don't just take my word for it. Try it out for yourself. Play around with the black keys. Explore their potential. Discover the unique sounds they can produce. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you play with the black keys, the more familiar you will become with them. Master these black keys, and you'll have a secret weapon in your musical arsenal. So, we've explored the fascinating world of black keys. Let's recap. We've journeyed through the grand landscape of the piano's black and white mystery, unlocking the secrets of the black keys. We've discovered they're not just silent spectators to the white keys' performance, but they're integral performers in the symphony of sound that a piano can create. In our exploration, we decoded these ebony enigmas, revealing their unique pitches and tones, their specific placement in the sequence of keys, and their vital role in creating sharps and flats. We've seen how these keys help us navigate the piano's terrain, enabling us to play a wider range of music and enriching our understanding of the instrument. Our journey then took us into the magical realm of black keys in music. We've seen how they bring depth and dimension to melodies, how they can evoke powerful emotions, and how they can transform a simple tune into a complex masterpiece. From jazz to classical, pop to blues, the black keys have shown us their versatility and their indispensable role in shaping the musical landscape. We've also learned that the black keys can be our secret weapon in piano playing. They can help us find our way around the keyboard, provide a tactile guide for our fingers, and give us a shortcut to playing in different keys. Armed with the knowledge of the black keys, we've unlocked a whole new level of piano playing. So, to sum up, the black keys are far more than an aesthetic feature on the piano. They are essential tools in the creation of music, providing us with a wide array of pitches, enabling us to play in different keys, and adding depth and complexity to our musical expressions. Next time you sit in front of a piano, remember, those black keys aren't just to make the piano look pretty. They're there to make your music sound pretty too.